How y'all doing? Well, I seen this today. It's from WPLG in Florida. It's about the bizarre happenings of the fish in the Florida Keys. And as soon as I saw it, I knew exactly what it was. And all the experts are baffled. The officials are looking into it. It's the bioweapon. It is the bioweapon. You're like, what do you mean, man? Well, the bioweapon that was released by the vampires, the ones playing the left and the right, in my opinion. Okay, this is my opinion here. This bioweapon was first hidden and covered under the COVID-19 event and the CDC helping cover this, and that at first it was classified as Miss C, Miss A. Then it started infecting the animals. And see, this thing causes rashes and all that. This is where, oh, there's a measles outbreak. You see, they're not looking into other things. See, they confuse this weapon as other things. And that's what makes it a good weapon. And it spread around since 2020. And 2022, it started really hitting the animals and classified as H5N1. But a special breed, because this kind would even kill seabirds, which isn't supposed to happen. And this thing it infected dolphins, infected everything. But there was one key aspect of it. And so I'm going to get to that key aspect, but I'm going to play this and you're going to hear the bizarre behavior that these ones are finding in the fish. See, this bioweapon has infected everything. This has gone all over the world. And in my belief that if anyone knows how to read DNA in that and look at the DNA within this weapon, you will find, and also look at the cells in these victims, these animals and different ones, that you'll find that there's a certain individual's name written in the different levels in the DNA of the Synthia life form, which is the bioweapon. I believe this technology came out of Antarctica. It was given to Craig Venter, which then used this and perfected it to the ability where he has made artificial life on Earth. And he has the ability to use technology to change one species into another species. And it's causing havoc. And I believe they use that technology to then make a bioweapon to reduce the population of the Earth in their dreams, because at a manageable level. And any of these people that, oh, foo, that's just like, you should listen to these people. You should listen to Bill Gates. You should listen to what they talk about at the, what was it, the Edge of the World thing, billionaires thing, where they call this Craig Venter a god. This guy, he got a new idea on the day he went to kill himself and drowned himself in the water, which, in my opinion, that's when one of the Legion ones came and gave him a new vision. And here it is now. So, here we go. Let's see what the bizarre happenings in Florida Keys.
Fish behavior in the Florida Keys. Since our story on Thursday, we've received a steady stream of videos showing the scale of the unusual event that is now being seen beyond the lower Keys.
And state lawmakers now allocating $2 million in the state budget to study that event.
Yeah, give me the money.
Our update tonight is this week's Don't
I
Judge
figured
Social.
it out.
A marine mystery in the lower Keys that continues to baffle,
Sawfish.
shock,
Oh, what the hell?
and break hearts.
So sorry, buddy.
According to FWC, since December, at least 21 critically endangered small-tooth sawfish have been reported dead. Separately, more than a dozen species of fish have been seen spinning and acting erratically.
Now, we don't know if these two events are related, but we have investigations and lines of inquiry going on right now.
And officials, not the only ones investigating.
Back in February of last year, I noticed that pinfish started behaving odd, like they were playing dead, and then some of them were spinning.
For Greg Furstenworth, the Lower Keys are more than just a vacation destination. This is home. That's why after he saw that first pinfish, he pressed record and hasn't put down the camera since.
Oh no. And then come around November, I started seeing the behavior start doing that again. At first I was scared, and now I'm just curious of what the environment's going to turn into if this keeps on progressing.
What is he doing? Yeah.
It's that curiosity that's fueling both residents and tourists to document these bizarre behaviors from Key West, now all the way north to Key Largo.
We're up in the upper Keys right now off of Key Largo, and this is, to our knowledge, the first time that we're seeing our fish spinning.
We have a very serious situation.
And though we still don't have the answers, it has been a wake-up call for many.
It's important that people pay attention to what we have and not wait until we figure out what we've lost.
Now I'm going to show you what the birds were doing in 2022 and 2023, and they're still doing it, spreading into other animals. But here's your world behind the culture of face that they don't want to tell you, as they blame you and lift up this bullshit reason on why the earth is the way it is. So it never comes back to them. It always comes back to you and your fault, not them, because they're cowards. They're paper tigers, and they hide behind the culture of face. It's the 1666 cult, the CCP, the UN. It's all them. In my opinion, they released this weapon and fucked up the world.
As we've talked about, millions of birds have had to be culled, destroyed because of exposure to.
Lots of dead and dying geese here near the Westin in Westminster. Those are dead. That one was staggering a minute ago. And it's not acting normally. It looks poisoned. Alright. Yeah, that goose has something serious wrong with it. It is not gonna live.
So yeah, it's whatever they deem this H5N1, it's the same thing. It has infected everything. Whatever this weapon is, it is infecting everything. And I think this is the cause. And they hide it, and they say it's XFS. It causes rash, it causes fucking all kinds of shit. Inflammation, neurological issues on people, and flu-like. It is killing everything. And they don't talk about it in the mainstream news. It's all hidden behind written papers. And I think this is what the WHO is waiting for, to then say, oh, look, it lockdown. These people have played left and right. And they have used the culture of face to do it. And ones went along with it. So when you start seeing humans doing their thing, spinning, it's too late. just make sure you wear protection. Don't let them get, bodily fluids on you when they start getting sick and they're acting all that. Wear gloves and a P100 mask. Not the N95, not the paper mask. Those things won't protect you. Just the P100 and up. So, and the P100 is cheap to get. It's what they use for body, shops and different places. So you can get them at the hardware store with the filters and that. It protects you personally. You're exhaling your air, but you're inhaling purified air. Okay? You're not worrying about anyone else but yourself. And if you're all wearing masks, then you're good to go. It's the one without it, you don't go messing around with any of this sick shit. Especially those people going out playing with those fish and those animals. No, you just leave those fuckers alone. There's something wrong with them. It's a bioweapon, in my opinion. It was released by China, the UN, the 1666 cult, and all the ones playing the left and the right into doom. And they use culture of face to silence you all and make you not look at truth and only accept their information because the truth is misinformation to them, to their ways and their culture. So take it easy. Cheers.